Welcome everybody to the NASCAR GoPro Cup Series. I'm gonna pause really quick because I think I have autoplay on. Yep, I do, and it's playing the NBC song. No, NBC, get out of here. No one likes you. Okay, all right, we're good. So
I like you.
welcome to pole qualifying or front row qualifying, and then after that we will have the two Dunkin Duels. So it's a packed night of racing here in the GoPro Cup Series at Daytona. Cars are rolling off for qualifying. Jack is with us again. Welcome, Jack.
Hello, peasants.
So we already have some cars taking their laps. This is a very important day for them.
I heard that on TV somewhere, and I was like, I had to use it.
Because these guys really want to start in the front row, and so they don't get caught up in early accidents. We've seen that as a trend in these 500s in this series. And Caleb Faircloth was one of the first cars out. Actually, the 43 of Jelani Howell was the first one to set a lap down. It was a very slow one because he was still getting up to speed. These cars take a while to get up to speed, as most of the cars are actually already making their way on the track. We already have a packed track, and I think if you can get in a draft with another car, you should be really good.
The packs, I think, are really going to be generating the most speeds here because they're all just going to be bunched up together.
Yeah, so if you have somebody with you like these two, if these two can get hooked up together, they should be okay. And you see some of these cars like the 86 and the 45, they're running just plain paint schemes because we couldn't get the paint schemes on the cars yet. So these are just going to be running for the duels and then the qualifying. But for the 500, they will have their actual paint schemes. So already on the top of the board, we have the 49 of Connor Hudson. But it's very early, and already another car putting out a faster lap than him. The rookie, Nate Polite. I'm gonna after this race, I'm gonna make sure that's how you pronounce it, but I'm just gonna go with that for now.
Yeah, sure, that's how you pronounce it.
So the 09, he has a partner right there. That looks like the Kupski brothers are up on the top of the board now, but now Hudson just took it back from them. So Hudson looks like he has a fast car. Then that Toyota Camry. So it's gonna be a very packed track. Some cars still haven't made their laps. Some cars are still on pit road. But most cars are on the track. Actually, I think all the cars are on the track now at this point. Oh, we have a slow car. Preston Cope, he's very slow. Looks like he may have a problem here early. He didn't even put a lap down. Alright, thanks for the clarification, Nate. I just wanted to make sure. So Preston Cope are already early troubles here. He might not even get a lap down if they can't get back out there. Couldn't even get a lap down, so he will go to pit road and see what the problem is.
Really set him back here.
Here's Gabe Cazola in the 23, one of the rookies. Alright. Here's another rookie, Drew Grace. Alright, he's just going to get pizza. Don't worry about it. Here's Jelani Howell. He's currently in the 4th spot, but so far, Connor Hudson holds the pole. And this is probably why he's at the front of this giant pack here, about 7 cars. The 99 of Ryan Bogey is up there as well. And we have a new leader in qualifying. Noel Rivera in the 47 takes the top spot. I think it's because he's just pulling on this draft, hanging at the end of this field, and he's just getting a big pull. So he's on the top of the board, but another driver up there now. The 45 of Tony Peterson. Don't count anybody out here. We can see a guy in like the last minute of qualifying just take it. I'd like to remind you, just after third on back, it doesn't really matter where you're at. That's what the duels are for. And now the 99 to the top of the board, and then the 3 of Caleb Nelson in second. So the rookie up to second in the qualifying. Seems like, again, these guys in their packs are just going to be so fast. You see it running a 43.7. That's a very fast lap. Then you even go up to the 99, and he's running a 43.1. That's a very fast lap for Daytona. And this isn't a duel. Bomb the Bane bandwagon. Who is that? Which driver are you? I just want to make sure. And this isn't. This is qualifying. This isn't a duel. The duels are right after this. If you tell me your name, I could probably figure out what duel you're in. I can tell you that. I don't remember exactly everybody. Eli? Oh. Eli, I believe you're in duel 1, I think. I don't remember. I'll have to check for you, alright? I'll check after qualifying. But so far, right now, Ryan Bogey has the pole for the 500. There's Eli O'Quinn. He's actually third on the board, but third is not good enough. You want to be first or second if this qualifying session wants to mean anything to you. Here's another pack that might generate some heat. Here's Connor Hudson on pit road. He was at the top of the board early in qualifying, but he's fallen to 11th. There's Nate Polite. He was up there, but he's fallen to 34th. Preston Cope has gotten back on the track, so it looks like he's going to have a chance at getting a lap in qualifying. Here's Brooks Bergen, Smith, and Braden Sisko. Sisko on his second year in the series. Currently in the 32nd position. Brooks Bergen Smith in the 28th spot. Looks like this pack is broken up a little bit. I think maybe Bogey has seemed to he wants to hang off here because he's at the top of the board. He doesn't need to get in an accident with that big pack, so I take it he's just backing off. Oh, we do have an accident up here. Somebody must have gone around, and it looks like the 45 of Tony Peterson. Peterson, who was 5th on the board, I believe he was with that pack. He's gone around, it looks like, and he's brought it to pit road, put on some 4 fresh tires. I think, yeah, Brian Lilly has some damage on the right side, so it looks like those two guys got into each other. So let's see what happened here. Let's see what happened with these two guys. Looks like here off the corner, I think the 45 was trying to get to pit road, and he just didn't know the 86 was there. And look at the 86 pound the outside wall. The 10 of Michael Logan got involved as well, and the 12 of Cameron Caldwell. So some rookies involved there. And Logan. And Peterson was also, like I said, involved. So Lilly's going to bring his car down pit road, but right now it's still the 99 and the 3 on the front row. We only have 2 minutes left here in this session. And then the rest of the field will be set by our Dunkin Duels right after this session. I don't really see many big formed packs, so I don't know if anybody can contest with those top 2. But here's a nice pack here. Preston Cope, he's just kind of hanging by himself, and nobody could really get with him. He is currently in the 40th spot. The last place spot is taken by Nathan Inman. So Cope will just have to race his way to a good starting spot in the duels, I would think. Here's Jack Mitchell, currently 22nd on the board, but I honestly don't think. Oh, we had another accident. Zach Kame and Reese Kupski now going around, and Kame gets into the wall again. Watch out, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Reese Kupski, a massive accident here on the front straightaway. Connor DaCosta, Mason Tyler, Caleb Faircloth, and that's a big crash. And we have more hits, it looks like. Oh, we have more hits. Michael Logan. Michael Logan's upside down. Oh, another hit for Reese Kupski. Oh, my. Oh, we're still spinning. The 32's upside down. Where's the brakes? Everybody slow down. Oh, another hit. The 16 now. This is really not good for these guys. They cannot afford going to a backup car after preparing all season for this 500 qualifying. And oh, look at all these destroyed cars. And now it definitely looks like the 99 of Ryan Bogey will hold on to the top spot. But I believe the second spot will go to Eli O'Quinn because Caleb Nelson, who should be starting on the front row, has a very damaged car. And it looks like he'll have to go to a backup, and that will take him out of his second starting spot. So if they can't get him back out there and everything, he's done, and he'll have to race his way in the duels. We'll get word from the officials soon if they will have to give him a backup car or have to make him use his backup car, or they will just let the team fix the car. But the qualifying is over. All these guys are making their last chance laps to see if they can get anything done. But what a crash. Who's all involved? A lot of cars. I just can't count them all. See, here's them all. Jordan Strunk, Tony Peterson, Michael Logan, Gabe Cazzola. But, yeah, a big accident here, and that's it. Ryan Bogey is your Daytona 500 pole winner. And we have another spin. It's Preston Cope. He is blown up, so it looks like the problems beginning in qualifying for him just came back to bite him, and he is done. He spins out in turn 3 and 4. But, yeah, like I said before, Ryan Bogey is your pole winner in the first ever qualifying in Daytona with a lap of a 43.179. And yeah, we did get word Caleb Nelson will have to go to a backup car. He did have to go to a backup car due to the heavy damage at the front end. The radiator was destroyed. All the oil cooling and all the engine was damaged. There's no way they can repair that car. So he will have to go to the backup car and race in the duels. But your front row for the Daytona 500 will be Ryan Bogey and the rookie Eli O'Quinn. So that is the situation here. And let's go back and see what happened here. This massive crash down the front straightaway. It was just horrible. Reese Kupski just, I'm not sure what happened. If he just, I don't know. I mean, I think the 59 just didn't see him coming off the corner. And just, yeah, it looks like the 59 was trying to shut the door. And the 46 was there. He shouldn't be blocking in qualifying. I mean, it's qualifying. But bad mistake by the 59. He's going to go around. And Jared, no, we don't have your car yet. Chris just he still hasn't sent it to me. But the 59 gets away here. But Reese is just sitting in the middle of the track. Nowhere to go. These guys are trying to escape. And Connor DaCosta absolutely knocks him. And then Connor DaCosta goes up in the air. He gets nailed by the 89. All these guys going to backup cars. Doesn't affect their starting spots because they still have to race their way in. But Caleb Faircloth also going to have to go to a backup car. Hard hit there. And then here comes some more cars. You're going to see a lot of guys just nowhere to go. Caldwell just comes in and nails the 46 again. And you're going to see Peterson come in here and drill the 46, and then the 12 gets hit by Michael Logan. There's the damage to Caleb Nelson. And then right here comes the rest of the guys just piling in. There's the 3 getting into the 10, and then Colin Cope got some damage as well. There's the 10 upside down, the 26. Here's Strunk getting that damage. Nasty hit to the 23 right in the driver's side door. And then Drew Graves got involved as well. And that's when he gets hit by Inman, and then the 44 of Alara, the 9 of Fox, the 60 of Costello involved, the 16 of O'Quinn. Oh, it looks like O'Quinn. He did have damage, and he had to go to a backup car, and that was his backup car that he had out running out there. So that's our second and our third. So who is the 4th driver that will be our pole winner? No, or our second place driver that will start on the front row? Noel Rivera. So the top 2 get damaged, or the second and third driver get damaged, and now the 47 looks like he'll be in the catbird seat. Let's see if he makes it through here just fine. It seems like everybody's wrecked. But yeah, the 47 does get out there okay. So Noel Rivera, the rookie, in his first start, will start on the front row for the Daytona 500. Will not have to race in the duels. So a very, very interesting qualifying. Hold on, guys. I'm writing this down for the front row. So Noel Rivera takes it as he made it through that major crash on the front straightaway. Bad luck for Eli O'Quinn. I did not see that at first. They just got that car just back out there as fast as possible to maybe get. They got me. I didn't notice that they got that backup car out there, but Eli O'Quinn will have to go to a backup car as he did, and he'll have to race in the duels. So the 47 and the 99 are first and second, with Bogey being on the pole. So I welcome. I thank you guys for all 11 of you guys joining the stream. I'm happy that you guys are getting ready to see some good duels. I'm happy to. I'm excited for these. Welcome, Jared. This is 36. You'll see him in the duels. Don't worry about it. Eli, welcome to the stream. Ethan, Laura, welcome. Cisco, Braden, welcome. Nathan Inman, I believe that's you. Welcome. And welcome to anybody else that's in the stream that I just hasn't really said anything. I can't see who exactly everybody that's in the stream, but so that is poll qualifying, and man, it was entertaining. So we're gonna wait for Jack to get back here, but we can I gotta take these cars out that are on the duel. Front row guys, they don't have to race in the duel. That's the rule I made because it's kind of confusing when you see the results and they don't count because they're already on the front row. So 99. Oh shoot, that's the wrong thing. Okay. All right. So in duel 1, I don't know if both of them were in duel 1 or duel 2. The 99. Okay, he's in duel 1, and then okay, both of them are in duel 2. So duel 2 will lose 2 drivers. And then 99. Where's the... Okay, the 99's not even here at all. What? Hold on a second. Oh, this is season 6 duel. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Jack. You missed the biggest crash ever in qualifying. Dude, it was awful. Jack. Okay, Jack's gone again. What the hell? Alright. Alrighty. So, let's do this, guys. The Dunkin Duels are about to begin. And the duels are going to be under the lights. Because, you know, under the lights is better than anything. Alright, duel number 1. Alright, Jack was just here for a second, then he's gone, so I don't know what happened there. So can I, guys, put the damage level on moderate, just because, the lap cars, you know, the lap cars were a problem last year. They were so slow. Just messed up a lot of races, so they shouldn't be going as slow, and guys that are involved in minimal accidents shouldn't be out of the race. So Colin McCoy is your pole sitter for the duel number 1, the Dunkin Duel number 1. I did not want to do it.
Again, my bad.
Alright, Jack, you missed the biggest crash ever in qualifying. Probably involved about 15 cars.
I was worried that I missed a wreck.
So you missed it.
Who's on the pole?
So the pole is Ryan Bogey. But the original guy in second was Caleb Nelson, but he was involved in that wreck, so he has to go to a backup car, so he is out of the second spot. And then the third, so that then it would go to the third place guy. The third place guy was involved in the crash, so he has to go to a backup car. So the fourth place driver wasn't involved, and that's Noel Rivera in the 47. So he's the driver that will start second. So I don't have. So if you want to watch that wreck later, you can on the stream after it's done, but because I don't have a video of it, but that's basically just all you missed. There was also a spin. Preston blew an engine, so he didn't really have a good qualifying at all. So we're ready to go for duel 1. So you got back just in time. Colin McCoy is on the pole for this duel. Gabe Pizzola, the rookie, will start on the outside of him. Blaze McKinney will start behind Colin McCoy in row 2. Alongside him is Colin Cope. Row 3 is Jared Bokanowski. I've been saying that wrong the last couple days. Alright, Nathan Inman to the outside of him. Then in row 4, Matthew Dutcher and Preston Cope. Row 5, Connor DaCosta and Dylan Fox. Row 6, Drew Graves and Brian Lillian. Here's the rest of the field. Both of the Lars are in this duel, along with both of the Copes. So, and one of the Lilies. So, why don't I turn on double file restarts, because that's when the lap cars file on the inside. That's not like when they line up 2 by 2. And I don't want the lap cars to line up on the inside because they could be slower, and then it takes away the inside lane for the lead lap guys. So then they're all in the same line, and then the lead lap guys can just duck to the inside of them, and they can just get freight trained on the outside because they're a lap down. So, Jack, I did lower the laps to 40 for each because we had a lot of delays, so we don't have as much time.
Okay, that's fine.
And so the stage break will be at lap 20, which is just a halfway break for those of you who don't know. It's a halfway break that we're going to have in each race this season. In the duels, it doesn't mean anything for points, but in the regular season races, it will count for points just like in real life. 10 down to 1 for the top 10 guys that finish in that stage. We only have 2 stages. The halfway point will help these guys get some tires and fuel to finish off the race, and it'll pack them back up. So here we go, off of turn 4 for the first. I guess it's kind of a regular season race because it's basically prep for the regular season race. So here we go. The first duel is underway. We're in the restart zone, and we're racing at Daytona for Dunkin Duel number 1. Off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway for the first time. Colin McCoy will lead. Blaze McKinney went up to the top to work with him, but we're already 3 wide as Matthew Dutcher gets put to the middle. And there's those Mustangs already showing their muscle on the inside lane. Already contact between the fellow Mustangs, and there's 2 Mustangs working on the inside. Connor DaCosta, the rookie, and Jared Bokanowski. Oh, I keep doing that. I did fine last season. What am I doing? Jared Bokanowski on the inside, and McCoy will lead the lap from the pole, but here comes Jared on the inside lane with help from the rookie and another rookie behind him. The 97 is in the next duel. Or no, the 97's in the backfield right now. He's in this duel. Steiner. So the 00 is stuck in the middle now all by himself, and here comes DaCosta, and Graves tried to make a move on him, but DaCosta blocked him.
Move.
DaCosta blocked him there, and DaCosta looks like he'll take the lead here down into turn 3. We've seen a lot of accidents at turns 3 and 4 here at Daytona, and oh, look at Dutcher. Almost turned the 14 there off of turn 4. DaCosta looks like he'll lead this lap, but we got another rookie on the inside of him, and Reese Kupski, who was involved in that really hard accident in qualifying. He was the main guy that was getting nailed.
I do not think I can commentate now because this internet in here sucks, and there's a lot of stuff going on with me right now, so...
Really?
Yeah.
Can't you move or anything? We have some contact in the back. The 42's around, and the 86 goes around. In front of the field, the 42 and the 97 hit the wall. Or the 74 and the 97. And Brian Lilly goes around. Colin Cope around. Gazzola gets involved. No severe damage, though. So we're going to come back to the line and some more contact. These guys are beating and banging. But back to the line. Drew Graves will lead this lap, it looks like. And he will.
I can't move because like I have to like unplug my laptop and then it dies. It's bad. So I just can't.
Can you
do it right
join
now,
back? Like after you unplug it and move?
Not.
There's still two duels.
But I have to do stuff and way longer.
All right.
I'll leave you there, but it doesn't look like I have a choice.
All right, I'll see you then. Do you want to at least stay in the stream and watch though?
Yeah, I'll watch if I can.
All right.
Just mention why I'm running my paint scheme is all.
Okay, I got you. All right, I'll see you then. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright guys, so it's just me and you guys now. So we're under caution through all that. There was a wreck while we were all talking about that. Gazzola was involved. He was started on the outside of the front row, so you fall back really far in the beginning of this race. So let's see what happened. I think it all started. I think Gazzola got into, or the 42 got into somebody. Let's see here. The 9, the 9 I think got into Yeah, the 9 got into the 23, and that turned him down into the 74. And the 74 just clipped the 42 into the 86. It's just a chain reaction. A hard hit to the outside wall for Gazzola. And you're going to see the 86 get turned in front of the field. And Dylan Fox barely sneaks through there. And here's a hard hit for those two guys there. They just got hooked together. So early problems for multiple guys. Some champions here. Colin Cope and Brian Lilly. The race back to the line was won by Drew Graves. We are in pit road for the first time. Drew Graves is in and he is out. With some contact between Gazzola and the 41 of Kupski. So already a really bad start for the rookie here in his career. Oh, more contact. The 86 and the 28 make contact. So it's insult to injury for Brian Lilly. But off of pit road, Drew Graves will lead him off. Brody Kupski will come off second. Dutcher third. Preston Cope fourth. And Dylan Fox in fifth. So the Corvette pace car will lead us back around. Okay, hi, Jack. So we're going to come back to the green. Here's the full standings if you guys want to see them. Yeah, I know. Brody always seemed to get hit on pit road. Last season at Homestead, he was actually upside down on pit road. I don't know how, but I see some crazy racing here. So we're going to come back to the green. Lap 7 of 40. I believe if we have a green flag, if we actually have a long green flag run, we should have a run of about 14 to 17 laps on fuel. That's about as long as they can go, I believe, under green. But it could vary, because I took that note before I changed the laps shorter, but I don't think that really matters. So here we go, coming back to the restart zone. Drew Graves will lead. Veteran Brody Kupski back to the line, and we're racing again here at Daytona. Great restart by Brody Kupski, and he's all over the back, and he's going to go to the inside down into turn 1. How did I lose so many spots? Eli, wait, are you even in this duel? I forget. Oh, yeah, you must have lost spots on pit road, I'm not sure. But it's a long race, so here comes, Brody's teammate, JM1 teammates side by side down the back straightaway, but could Dylan Fox look 3 wide? Here comes Nathan Inman, though, 3 wide on the inside of Reese Kupski. Some contact there. Reese almost got clipped and turned around. Now he's going to be right behind his brother. Going to try to get something going on the outside lane, but it really hasn't shown any strength early in this race. I don't know, Eli. I guess pit road's very tricky. Sometimes you can lose a lot of spots. You can get a lot of spots. I mean, it's strategy. But Preston Cope's currently out front here at Daytona. He's never won at this track in his career, but he's looking to win the 500 by getting a good starting spot here. And he's currently up front. And this sets the inside row for the 500, so third on back on the inside lane. And the outside lane is duel 2. And here's the move by Dylan Fox to the inside. The 00 shoots down to block the 94. He was going to be stuck on the outside if he didn't do that. So a good move by Nathan Inman. We know he's a good driver. He ran very well last season, won multiple races, was the points leader, actually, at the end of the season. But couldn't get it done in the playoffs. And Colin Cope eventually went on to win that championship. But here comes Conor DaCosta. He's not holding back. The rookie going for it. 3 wide for the lead here on lap 10. And now Fox is going to be the odd man out. He's going to be pushed to the top of the track. He's going to have some helpers, though. Some guys are going to go up to help him. Now Preston Cope stuck in the middle. They're really tight up there. McKinney now looking to the inside of Lara. And we're 3 wide for the lead into turn 3. Oh, they're so close. And Blaze McKinney to the inside. And the new number 87 Credit 1 bank car for JM1 Motorsports. 3 of the 5 cars in that team are in this duel. The other 2 are Jack Mitchell and Jelani Howell, which we will see in duel 2. Here comes Jared Bokanowski. I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. I've been saying it fine all last season. And he's going to go to the lead. Benson Pettin and your pole sitter Colin McCoy coming back to the front on the inside lane. And McCoy now makes the move to the inside as Pettin goes to the top side to work with Bokanowski. They roar back down into turns 3 and 4. And they're still 3 wide back here as Preston Cope continues to fall through the middle. Inman has fell. Dutcher is hanging in the back there. I believe some cars are off the pace. The 97 of Steiner is actually the only one off pace. He hit that wall pretty hard though, so I couldn't see why his car would still be up to speed. Here comes Eli O'Quinn, 3 wide for second. And he's got help from Cameron Lara in the 7. And then Reese Kupski on the inside as well. Jared Bokanowski's trying to hang on, but Eli's got a big push on the bottom. Here comes the 16. Let's see, I finally got a ticker. I got the NASCAR on Fox one. And we'll be using that until the halfway point of the season, which then I'll start using the NBCSN one. Or the NBC one, whichever it is. I don't remember if it's... I don't know. We'll figure it out. So we're still 3 by 3 as Eli O'Quinn now has the gap. But he's going to get eaten up here soon if he doesn't get down in front of somebody. And he gets down in front of Reese. But Reese is going to have a big push from the back coming from Dylan Fox. And then Ethan Lara behind them. But those two go up to the top to work with Eli. And they've made themselves a little bit of a gap. Nobody's going to make a move here. Oh, Fox is going to make the move to block the 44 and work with him down on the bottom of the racetrack. And he's going to go around the 46 of Reese Kupski. Jordan Shrunk, yes, you are duel 2, so if you would wait till after this duel, then you'll see your car on the track. I thank you all for joining so far, 12 guys. Or girls, I'm not going to assume anything. Just 2 people, or not 12 people in this stream. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the support. So Ethan Lara on the back of Eli O'Quinn. I could see him maybe making a move here into turn 3. And he will make the move. And here comes Brody Kupski on the inside lane. But he's now up to his bumper. But Drew Graves isn't up to the 16's bumper, so the 16 will not be able to get a push. And Ethan Lara is going to make the move to the inside for the lead. So the rookie now out front. A lot of shifting through the middle of the pack, and the 9 almost just turned 32 there off the corner. That was very close. So now Ethan Lara out front, but it's... Oh, why is this thing keep popping up? It's annoying. There we go. The 41 now gets pushed out, and he's on the quarter panel of the 41. Watch out. Oh, he gets clipped, and he saves it. The 16 almost turned him. I was worried there he would turn him in front of the field. Now he's going to shoot down now in front of the 86, and Brian Lilly, after that wreck, he's back up here racing with these guys. And Preston Cope, after falling to the back, coming back to the front, and he's got help from his teammate, Blaze McKinney. Now McKinney's going to look to the inside of him as Preston went up the racetrack. And Eli O'Quinn, he has a hole on the bottom if he wants to get down there, but he's just not going to get there. He's not going to use that hole. Because the inside lane is definitely faster than the outside, but he's not going to take advantage of it. And Preston Cope, again, is stuck in the middle. Seems like it's just his thing. He just always gets stuck in the middle every time he gets to the front. And here comes McKinney now to the inside of his teammate, Brody Kupski. There's Brian Lilly making the shift to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, the 77 slid up and almost took out the 9. Here they go down the front straightaway. The top 3 have made a little bit of a gap between the field and themselves. 2 JM1 cars right behind Ethan Lara in that 44K and K1 speed Chevrolet Camaro. But Brody's going to make the move, and his teammate's going to go with him. Surprise, surprise, the teammates working together. And now here come the Fords, the Mustangs coming up to the front. 2 of them on the inside lane, Dutcher and DaCosta. Dutcher's been in the series for a couple seasons now. DaCosta in his first. And he's racing for it right now, and he's going to go to the inside. You see him, DaCosta's been really aggressive here as of late in this race so far, and I guess that's really what's getting him to the front. He's not giving anybody any slack, and he's making his way to the front as fast as possible. And we already got a car coming to pit road. The 86 of Brian Lilly is going to make his way to pit road. Maybe this could be the start of green flag pit stops, or maybe he has a problem. We'll have to see if that starts a trend of guys coming to pit road. But up front, it's a big battle as DaCosta's got put in the middle, and here comes Benson Pettin in the 77. The field is now separated because they had to check up because of the 86 coming to pit road. So we could see some pit stops starting, but with them being 3x3 up here, this could cause some problems if some guys try to come to pit road and they just cause an accident. Ooh, contact! The 77 sideways, and he goes up in front of the field. The 94 up and on his side. The 28 rolls over once, and the field's piling up in turns 3 and 4. Preston Cope's got heavy front end damage. His brother's got rear end damage. Both of the Laras involved in this one. And there's Preston Cope left behind, heavy front end damage. And the big one strikes here. Oh, Nathan Inman. Bad end to the day for him. Dutcher went over once or twice. And DaCosta, who he said was just so aggressive, running so well, and his day might just end here. He might be off pace with that damage. But up front, the few cars that are still in the race undamaged. Blaze McKinney out front with his teammate behind him. Let's go back and see what happened here. It's just a product of just that 3 and 4. These guys just get so close. We saw it in the Clash. We've seen it in previous years. These guys just get too close. Cope went around first, and then the 77 went around. You see both of them go around here. The 32, the rookie here, just made a mistake, drove up the track too far, got into the 42. He went around. But let's see this part of the crash here. Look at DaCosta here. Just gets piled up here. The 77 just gets turned by the 9 and hard up into the 94. And watch this pile up here. Nowhere to go for the 44. Nowhere to go for Preston Cope. And they just pile up. The 94 goes almost up and over, but the 28 does roll over about once or twice. I believe he only rolls over once. And yeah, I think he does just once. And then back here, everybody just starts piling in. A really hard crash. You see, this when Cope gets turned all by himself, slams the rear end of the car in the wall, and then Nathan Inman has no idea that the 42 was coming down the racetrack and piled up in. Reese Kupski slid through. Bokanowski got some damage. Kazola drifted through there. It's just nowhere for these guys to go. So that is a big accident. We'll see what guys can continue and what guys will be off the pace. But Blaze McKinney comes off pit road first. Preston Cope front end damage, but the 32 of Drew Graves looks like he'll stay out. And Brian Lilly, who is he's not a lap down, but he stays out because he just pitted. This is perfect for Brian Lilly because he didn't go a lap down. He was actually coming off pit road when this accident happened, so this was perfect for Brian Lilly, and he is going to be good now in the lead. Blaze McKinney's going to be right behind him. Here's your standings right now. Cope and Inman are out of the race, but we'll see what cars can continue that are actually up to speed. Brian Lilly isn't back to the green. Lap 23 of 40, and if you guys were wondering where that halfway break was, that was the halfway caution because it happened around lap 20. It went through lap 20, so that was the stage break. That counts as a stage break caution. So we're about halfway through this race, and already see all these cars are so slow. Nothing they can do. We're probably just going to see about a 8 or 9 race for the 9 or 8 car race for the win here. But it should be exciting as Brody Kupski makes a move to the inside of Brian Lilly, and he'll take the lead away. I don't think we're going to see a surprise winner because all these guys are up in this pack now. No contact with the 86. Blaze McKinney almost turned him there. But like I was saying, all these guys up here, they've been up front all night. They've been racing well all night. They've been up here, and they have a chance. All these guys have a chance to win. Eli O'Quinn looks like he's catching back up. Jackson Steiner, I just don't think he's going to be fast enough, and same with DaCosta. But if we see another caution, they'll be perfect. Ethan Lara took a lot of damage there. He's way off pace. Right now, Brody Kupski is up in the front, and here comes his brother as they go single file in the top 5. don't worry, guys. The action does not stop after this duel. We still got another 40 laps to go at Duel 2, and definitely gonna see a lot of action there as well. Brody Kupski out front, continuing to lead. He's been very fast all night. He's looking to start on the inside of the second row and starting third. We'll see if he can do it by winning this duel. Looks like these guys are calming down now, and they're just trying to finish this one out without any big accidents, as that wreck took out a lot of the field. I mean, there's only like 7 or 8 cars that are still competitive. Here comes Blaze McKinney making his way back to the inside of the 46 as the Kupski brothers are 1-2. These guys have stayed out of trouble all race long. Both of them barely slipped by that last crash. But Brody's all over his brother's back bumper, and he looks like he'll make a move to the inside. No, Blaze McKinney makes the move, but McKinney has no help. I don't think he's going to get anywhere down there, and he won't. He's going to try to go up in front. Oh, he put the 9 in the fence there, I think. And he tried to go up in front of the 9, and there was no space. Here comes Eli O'Quinn back in the mix. He was off the pace there. He was stuck behind one of the lappers, or one of the slow cars, and he made his way up into this pack, and he's racing up here with these guys. Jared Bokanowski, he was involved in that accident. He's trying to hang on to this pack. I don't know if he can do it, though. Here comes Reese now to the inside of his brother. And we're 2 by 2 for first and for third, as Eli O'Quinn's going to go by Blaze McKinney. So we got 2 veterans up here, and then we got one rookie back here in third, trying to make the most of this. But Reese is left out to dry. He has no help, and Brody has all the help up on the top lane. Looks like the 87 is going to go down, and now the 41 and the 16 have no help. So the 86 and the 87 go down to help Reese, and he's going to have the push. Connor DaCosta's hanging on back here. He's just trying to do his all. A lot of cars just really damaged. Blaze McKinney on the inside lane with a push from Brian Lilly to the inside. Now Lilly is peeking down low, and he's going to take the lane down there, and he's going to have a push from Gabe Cazzola. Gabe was involved in the first crash of the day. He did have some damage, but they got it fixed, and he's back out there racing for the win. Dylan Fox is behind him, and Jared's still just struggling to hang on to the pack. Blaze McKinney, who was leading earlier in this race, is back out front. I think I heard somebody in the wall. No, I thought I heard it, but no, we're good. We're still green. And McKinney's still out front. All right, Jack. I don't think I'll be able to wait an extra 15 minutes. But if you can just hurry up, and then by the time the next duel is about to start, you can be ready. Just try, okay? I just want to ask you to please try. And we got 3 wide. Eli O'Quinn to the inside of Dylan Fox. I saw that in the corner of my eye. He almost turned the 9 in the middle of 3 and 4. We have a new leader now, and that is Brian Lilly. But Gabe Cazzola, who's been impressive so far in his rookie year and his first race so far, he's actually doing pretty well to the inside of Brian Lilly. But Lilly's going to put the block on him. And Jack, you probably can't join midway through though, because my game crashes, so you're gonna have to join before the race. So try to get ready before the duel starts, and we can try to get you in. So Gabe Cazzola is running second with another rookie behind him, but the 16 of Eli O'Quinn's going to make the move to the inside. His teammate is in the next duel, Joseph Costello. And his other teammate is on the pole. So, excuse me for that voice crack. I'm sorry about that. His teammate is actually on the pole. so he's not even in these duels. But Eli Quinn trying to bring a win for these guys, but we're going to have some trouble here with the 44 of Ethan Lara. Let's see how these guys get around him. He's very, very, very slow. They're going to catch him here in the corner, too. This is going to be pretty bad. They're going to catch him off the corner. This is going to be pretty bad here. Let's see how they get around him. The inside lane's going to be fine, but I don't know about Eli Quinn in the top lane. And Eli Quinn's just going to get by. No, the 44 blocks him. The 44 blocks these guys. And he's just, I'm not sure what he's doing. This is why I wanted to put on moderate damage, but I guess if you get in too much of a hard hit, it's just going to happen. It's kind of unavoidable with the AI and how stupid they are. After that, I kind of just want to use my extra caution that I have because of the actual wreck that caused the stage caution to happen without me even having to use mine. If you guys want to, since that kind of cheated a bunch of these guys out of the win, and it's going to be a 4-car race for the win. If you want me to, I can throw a caution and we can have a little dash to the finish if you guys want to. Just let me know in the comments soon, because I can't throw a caution with like 2 to go or the race will end. So let me know if you guys want me to just let it go natural to race it out between these guys, or you want me to put the caution out. Just let me know. I don't know if these guys can catch them. They're catching them a little bit, but I'm not sure. The 2 Kupski brothers are out front, and we might encounter another lap car here soon, too. I just need more than 2 people. Just let me know. Phantom debris caution. All right, phantom debris caution, guys. We have let's what object could we give to make this bullshit? All right, the pit stops are coming now as well, so let's just throw the caution.
We're going green next time.
Bam.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back.
Alright, so the caution is out. There's a hot dog wrapper on the track, and it is a dangerous hazard to the race. And oh, looks like there was a caution anyways. The 97 spun, but there is debris in turn 5. Let's just skip through the cycle because we'll have to see who's in the lead and who's not. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting restart, everybody. Here's your running order right now. Blaze McKinney is going to be the leader, but the top 2 guys right here are slower than molasses, and they're going to be in the front. So let's hope they don't block anybody. And anybody that makes the move to the outside lane is done, because they're going to be stuck up there behind these guys. So here we go. Coming back to the restart zone. We're going to have 3 laps to go. Blaze McKinney's going to lead them down. Who's going to win duel number 1? Green flag back in the air, and they're going to the high side. What are you doing? Actually, they might pass him, but these guys on the inside now are going to be screwed. Or they can just take him 3 wide. They're not going to take him 3 wide. They're not that good. So now Bergman Smith's going to shut the door on the 87, so everybody's stuck behind him now. This will be interesting to see who survives this. Brian Lilly makes the move to the inside of the 23. Now they're going to be able to make the move on the oh, Blaze McKinney's going to get stuck on the outside behind the 74. And now Reese Kupski's going to go to the lead. And look who's back here, the 77 of Benson Penn. He is destroyed. He has a chance to win this race. They're still trying to get by these lap cars. Coming to 2 laps to go. Eli Quinn to the inside for second. Reese Kupski out front. I guess it doesn't matter what we did. There was going to be a four-car race for the win. I couldn't stop it. But it's going to be interesting to see who wins. Eli Quinn in his rookie season, could he win in his first duel and go 1 for 1 here in his career so far? It doesn't really count as a win, but it really helps him in the 500 to start behind his teammate in the 500. But he has help coming on the bottom. Look at the big run by the 41. And Brody Kupski's going to push to 16. But can anybody fight with the 46? He's been dominant all day. He's been running very well. And if these guys make contact, this group back here could capitalize. But we'll see. Coming to the white flag. Final lap. here at Daytona for Duel 1. Can Reese Kupski hold off the field? Here comes Eli O'Quinn. He's got help from Brody Kupski. If Brody doesn't make the move, Eli's going to make it, and Brody's going to make the move to the inside. And now Eli is stuck on the high side. He's kind of boxed in by the Kupski brothers. Can Brody make the move? The 16 is going to... No, he's not going to be able to get down to the bottom. They're side by side for second. This is exactly what Reese wants to happen. Can his brother fight him for the win? Here comes Reese off of turn 4. Can Brody make anything happen? They're going to be side by side for the win. The brothers side by side. Who's going to win it? It's going to be a dead heat, and Reese got it by a nose. I've never seen that. The brothers side by side, and Reese takes it over Brody by just a nose. 1/100th of a second. Eli O'Quinn comes home 3rd. Brian Lilly comes home 4th, and the destroyed 77 comes home 5th. The 9 of Dylan Fox comes home 6th. Jared Bokanowski comes home 7th. Connor DaCosta 8th. 23 of Cazzola 9th. And the 28 of Dutcher in 10th. What a finish here in Duel 1. And I expect more in Duel 2. This will be pretty interesting. Next duel, Brody and Reese. Or Reese and Brody in that order are 1-2. Here's your finishing results, and we're ready for Duel 2. It's going to be very interesting. So in Duel 2, got a lot of good drivers in there to fight for the win. So I'm just taking a picture of the results so I can put it in for the lineup for the 500. So here we go. We're going to go on to duel number 2. Duel 2 will consist of 19 cars, another 40 laps. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alrighty. So if one of you guys in the stream weren't in Duel 1, then you're going to be in this duel. So we'll see where you start in this duel, or finish, or start in the 500. So Joseph Costello will start on the pole for this duel. Michael Logan, the rookie, will start to his outside. Then Nate Polite will start in 3rd. Another rookie. We got a lot of rookies in this race. Then we have Connor Hudson. Then we have Caleb Nelson. Caleb Nelson, I gotta restart because it's car on the apron. I gotta have everybody racing. But Caleb Nelson almost had the front row spot, but he wrecked in qualifying, so he will not be able to contend for that pole spot. And now he's up in this duel to see if he can win this duel and start 4th. Jelani Howell starts in the back. That's interesting. He's usually really fast at qualifying, but we'll see how things go. Here we go. So the pace car is pulling off, and here we go. Coming through the restart zone, and we are racing at Daytona. Duel 2 is underway. Costello and Logan will lead him down. And down into turns 3 and 4 for the first time. Chris Lilly's already stuck in the middle, and he's in a tough spot down there. That's not where you want to be early in this race in the sucker hole. But up front, Joseph Costello's out front, and he looks like he'll lead lap number 1 here at Daytona. But Nate Polite is going to make the move to the inside, and he'll be side by side here into turn 1. Here comes Mason Tyler, the new driver of the 89. Corey Bernhardt was the driver of that car last year, but they moved Mason Tyler to that ride, and he's driving the number 89 Gold Bowling Chevrolet this season. And then two Camaros, or not Camaros, Mustangs stuck in the middle now. That's Chris Lilly and Tony Peterson, two of those test cars, because we don't have the paint schemes, but we don't talk about that. Zach Kame now making a move to the inside. And got some contact. The 25 gets into him. Almost went around there. See, turns 3 and 4 is the trouble spot for a lot of guys. Nate Polite is out front, and he's got a nice gap between himself and the pack, and he's really got a big gap. My gosh, he's really out front. I don't know if you want to get that far out front here. Oh, and yeah, Jack Mitchell's doing a pretty nice thing for this race. For the 500, he will be running his regular McDonald's scheme. But for this duel, he is running the Los Angeles Fire Department paint scheme just for all the wildfires that have been happening in California and all lives lost and all the destruction and all the houses just lost. It's a pretty sad situation, and Jack's just running that paint scheme for this race just to show his support. And so far it's up to third with his teammate right behind him. And he's going to make a move for second now under the 59 of Zach Kame. Zach was involved in that accident. He kind of started the accident in qualifying, but got away unscathed, just with a little bit of damage. Nate Polite is still out front, but Jack Mitchell's coming with a head of steam. And they're going into turns 3 and 4, and there's contact between the 48 and the 25, and they almost wrecked there on the entry to the corner. They were door to door. We got bumper-to-bumper contact. The 89 almost got turned there by the 60. But still out front, the 1 and the 09 are making a big gap between themselves in the pack now. These guys are just really, they must really have strong cars. We'll see if the 1 makes a move on the 09, and they're just going to try to work together. Jordan Strunk is making his return to the series. He's up to the top 5, and here comes Braden Sisko with a big head of steam going into 3 and 4. He's making a move to the inside of Jack Mitchell. No contact with the 89 and the 81 there in the middle of the corner. And now Mitchell will slide back to third. Sisko will go up to second, but Nate Polite is so far dominated here. These first 5 laps, he's led all but 1 lap. That 1 lap was led by Joseph Costello, but Mitchell's going to make a move back to the inside of the 26. He's not giving up. He's got help from the 98 and the 25. Also, guys, I kind of lowered my mic volume and I pushed it away from my mouth a little bit because I rewatched the stream from the Clash last week, and I just kind of noticed that it was too muffled. I felt like I was really loud, so I just lowered it and just let me know how it is. I feel like it was like really muffled and just loud, so let me know how it is. The top 3 again now have made a gap, but nobody's been able to dethrone Nate Polite at the front of the field. The top 3 are now making a gap, but I'm sure none of them are going to stay in single file long. And there it is, Jordan Strunk now to the inside of Jack Mitchell for that spot. I almost said LA Productions. Connor Hudson up in the front now with Chris Lilly behind him. Cameron Caldwell looks like he's off the pace. He just really can't hold on to the pack, but we'll see what happens there if he can hang on. But he's just kind of losing it. I don't know what's up. We haven't really seen anybody lose the draft like that all by themselves. But now Chris Lilly is going to make the move to the inside of Jordan Strunk now. But still, Nate Polite is just shredding this field right now out front. But Chris Lilly Doesn't want anything to do with that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. It doesn't want anything to do with that. He's coming with a head of steam. We'll see if we can make a move on him. No, I don't think he's gonna be able to make one there. He'll stay behind him. But here comes Tony Peterson into the mix. Contact again with these guys up here. Now this top four is just destroying the field. They're turning into Stewart Haas Racing right now. This back here, I just feel like these guys are just racing so hard. This top four group are just pulling away. And here comes Peterson on the inside for third under Mason Tyler. But again, like I've said, nobody's been able to dethrone the 0-9 at the front of the field. We didn't really see domination like this in Duel 1. We saw a couple guys like be up at the front most of the race, but we haven't seen anybody lead this much. He's led all but one lap. That first lap led by Joseph Costello, but it was only over a nose over the 09, so he could have led that lap. Up front, it's starting to calm down. And back here, they're starting to get aggressive. They're trying to get desperate to get to the front. Yeah, Jordan Strunk, at least you're up front for a little bit. You know, it's not just once. Everybody will cycle through. You'll see some guys at the front, you know. Just going around. But, again, I'll say it again. Nate Polite's still dominating this field. How about while things are kind of calm, I guess? Let's do our first GPCS Crank It Up of the season here on since we're kind of like on the Fox thing going here. Let's do this. We're back here at Daytona. Nate Polite still out front, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. I've never seen a dominant performance like this at Daytona in a long time. I've never seen a dominant performance like this in a while. He's led every single lap but one, and he's still continuing to lead. But Michael Gaston's now made his way to the front. Joseph Costello's back up here, the pole sitter. Jordan Strunk and Jack Mitchell are side by side up here. I think we're really starting to see a super speedway king in the making right now. Nate Polite out front, and also speaking of just like a certain track category, I'm gonna be posting a little, I don't know what to really call it. It's kind of like a stat like maker, I guess. You can just make your own stats, I guess. So what it is I'm gonna post it. You'll see, guys. I'll post it on Instagram, and I'll have like a link, and I'll say like there's a link in the bio for you guys to go to, and it'll be like a form, and you guys can pick what track category you want as your best, and then you have to have, so that one's taken off the list, and then the next one is one that you have to, next one is like your next best, so you're a little bit lower, and then that one's off after you pick that one, so you can't pick it again after you pick it once. And so you kind of just pick what you kind of want to be good at and what you don't really care about that much being good at. So you guys will understand it better when you guys see it. But right now, I think Nate Polite is going to be a super speedway kind of guy. He's up front here, but Connor Hudson's starting to creep on his back bumper. Doesn't really have any help, but he could have made a move there off of turn 4, I believe. He had a run. Didn't take it though. We are coming to the halfway break here if we don't see a caution at that lap. So we're coming to lap 20, and that will definitely help some guys maybe catch back up or get back bunched up, and maybe somebody will be able to make a move on Polite, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if he can hold up until the halfway break, and Jelani Howell almost got turned there by the 88. The 88, Drake Gosden was all over his left rear quarter panel. Then, the 98 got clipped by Nick Hagee and almost got dumped there, but he saved it. Another good save. And we're 3 wide for second. Caleb Faircloth to the inside. Now that 49 all the way up against the wall, just getting out of the way. He was way too high there on that corner. And now the 88's going to make the move to the inside. But we're coming down to the halfway point. And again, look at the gap Nate Polite has over the field right now. Ever since the start of this race, it's just been dominant. I know I keep talking about it, I keep repeating myself, but it's just kind of the story of the race so far. Haven't really seen much but Nick. Why do I keep saying Nick? Nate Polite up front, but the 88, he is there. He's going to make a move. There's the first move for the lead we've seen all race long, and it comes from Drake Gosden, and he's going to get the lead away from Nate Polite. The 45's up there to help him, though. Contact, the 59 was on the apron there. The 09's fighting back. He had help. Peterson was working with him, but I think he just knows he does not want to put that 09 back out front. He is going to go back out there and work with him, but we're coming to the halfway break here soon. It's a side-by-side battle for the lead. Can Nate Polite hold on? But I think Drake's going to get him here. And Drake goes and going to lead the first lap other than Nate Polite since lap number 1. Nate's still holding strong up there, but he's just falling back now. The top lane's really deformed. They really don't have a lot of pushers up there. So once everybody finishes lap 20, then the caution will be thrown, and we will go and see if these guys want to take the shot to go to pit road, or we'll see something else, maybe some strategy. Maybe they'll stay out. But I don't really expect a lot of guys to come to pit road because you don't really have to have gas, or a lot of it at least. So we'll see what happens. So we're coming to lap 20, and I will now throw the caution. So when they come back around, they will be under caution.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
So the halfway break is now underway. Here's the race back to the line. Drake Gosden now has that gap that Nate Polite had most of the stage. Nick Hagee is now up here. Michael Logan's up in the mix. The 60 of Costello is going to be up here. And now they're 3x3, and they're really getting close there. But off of turn 4, Drake Gosden's going to win stage 1. But again, he doesn't get those bonus points because it's just a duel. They don't mean anything really. So There's the end of the stage. Gosden will be out front. Now we're 4 wide here at the line, and there's contact. The 45 gets turned by the 58 or 59. Oh, and up in front of the 12. Oh man, I didn't really. That's under caution. The 45 and then 59 just made contact under caution. And it's, oh wow, I didn't. That's weird. Oh, Chris Lilly went down and just kind of forced the 45 into the 59, and then nowhere for the 12 of Caldwell to go here. Oh man, that sucks for Caldwell. I hope he's able to get back in there and race with these guys. So let's see if anybody comes to pit road. It looks like they might. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll see some strategy. Maybe we'll see Polite try to get back up. Maybe he'll stay out and try to get back up to that front where he was so fast. But it obviously shows this car is so much better in the front because he fell all the way almost to the dead last spot from just being out of the lead. So yeah, we are going to have some cars coming to pit road. I believe everybody's going to come. So yes, everybody will come to pit road, but maybe we'll see excuse me, some strategy, maybe 2 tires, 4 tires, no tires. I honestly don't think anybody's going to take tires. But we also could see you guys take 2 tires because you know the tire wear. These guys have been racing really aggressively. So here we go. They're coming down pit road, and we'll see what kind of differing strategies we have here. See if Gosling can hold on to his lead. Looks like we're just going to have 2 tire stops. Nick Hagee took no tires, I believe. I'm not really sure. Nate Polite way back there. He didn't want to even try to get back up there. Maybe he'll just settle for the 4 tires or 2 tires or whatever he took. And hope that he can get back up there. Oh, contact with Faircloth and Lilly there. Lilly came up right in front of him. But Nick Hagee and Mason Tyler, I believe, only took fuel only. The rest of the field took 2 tires. So we'll see how this goes for Nick Hagee. So we're back green. I kind of went too far there, but just down the front straightaway. Here we go. We're back racing again. And already a move by Michael Gaston to the inside. Jelani Howell and Jack Mitchell both go to the inside together, work together. What streaming program do I use? I use OBS. See if Nate Polite can work his way back up there, but so far he really hasn't made any moves. But later in this run, we will see you guys pack back up together, I would think. Mason Tyler now to the inside. He's won at Talladega before, so he knows how to get around these super speedways. But Michael Logan, the rookie, he's been pretty good this race so far. He's been running pretty well. He's been up there just learning just the different ways, and just the different driving skills that he needs, and he's doing pretty well. Here comes the pole sitter though, Joseph Costello to the inside, and he's got Connor Hudson behind him. And we're 3 wide. Jack Mitchell trying to get down to the bottom. He goes to the middle, and he looks like he'll file in behind Chris Lilly. Helicopter view. You see these guys are 2x2, but I don't really think they're going to be 2x2 for too long. They're going to be 3 wide here soon. And Nate Polite, this is one of the biggest fall-offs I've ever seen. Dominating the first half of the race, just absolutely unbelievably dominant. And now he's just gone. He's just fallen off the pace and not even up here racing with the leaders at all. Now up front, we got some new players. Jelani Howell hasn't been up here at all. He really hasn't been up here racing for the lead much at all today. And he's showing it when he needs to at the second half of the race. Caleb Nelson, though, he's got a big push from behind him. There's Nick Bingham, another rookie in the series. Followed by 2 veterans, Chris Lilly and Jack Mitchell. The 3 and the 43 go up to the top lane. the 3's not going to be able to get back down, and Howell's going to go down in front of the 25. Also, everybody who's wondering when the 500 is going to be, I'm thinking about probably I want to start that Wednesday to Saturday and Sunday schedule, because we're on a Monday. This is not like my schedule that I want to have. But if we can get everything set in and I have time, we could do the 500 on Wednesday. But I also I think I want to do like the 500, which is like a big race and like everything. You know, it's a big race. It's kind of the longest race that I'm probably gonna do, and I want to do it on a weekend. So like, you know, a lot of people have school and stuff. We could you know, do the race. So I'm thinking about doing it either Saturday or Sunday of this weekend, if I can. Like I said, if I can, I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated. But up front though, Nick Bingham is taking the lead, and Jack Mitchell's behind him, and then behind him is Braden Sisko. Three manufacturers up in the front, and they almost went 3 wide there. But Sisko got the faster reaction, and he'll go to the inside of Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to be caught on the outside by himself. And comparing this to the first duel, this one's been pretty calm. Haven't seen a wreck, and I'm surprised. But coming down to the wire, I think we could see one here coming down to the later parts of this race, and there it is. Chris Lilly's going to go to the middle, and he's going to be left by himself there. Oh, the 12's got a problem. The 12 of Caldwell's got a problem, and he's pulling off. Looks like he has no power, and that really split up the field. Wow. Wow, that really split up the field, but more disappointment for the 12 team. They're going to be going to the garage here. No caution, though. We're 3 wide. I've used up my caution, guys. I can't put the field back together. I'm sorry. So we just gotta hope that they get back together somehow. Also, I know 6 people are still in the stream. If you guys could comment like who's still here, I don't say like hi or something. I don't know. Whatever. Just let me know who's here. I just want to know who's still in the stream, sticking with us. Jack Mitchell has gone to the lead in that LA Fire Department number 1. He's out front, but here comes Chris Lilly looking to the inside of the 25. The outside lane seems more formed, though. Alright, Jack, I figured you were here. Alright, Jordan Strunk, thanks for staying. 3 wide, the 48 got forced down there. And the 10's now on the inside of him. Looks like Gozen's going to be the last guy that's going to be able to get back in this pack. And oh, the 59 now. Zach Kame is stopped on the back straightaway. That doesn't throw a caution, though, either. So we're still green. 2 cars having mechanical issues and stopped on the back straightaway. That's interesting. Now the 25 goes back to the lead as Mitchell got pushed out of line. .43 of Jelani goes to the inside, and the 3's going to go with him. Caleb Nelson to the inside for the lead. Still side by side for the lead, but I think Nelson will be able to get the better of Nick Bingham here. So Caleb Nelson now up to the lead, but Howell's going to go back to the bottom now. And he's been really he's been one of the faster cars here in the second half of this race. He wasn't really up here in the first half, but it looks like they got that thing figured out. And he's up here racing for the lead. He's going to go up to block. Oh, he couldn't get there, and he's going to shoot back down to block Sisko. I think that was a good move because Sisko was coming, but now he's going to go up to block the 3, but now that opens the door for Sisko. Sisko still has a run, and he's got help from Michael Logan on the bottom and Jordan Strunk. Cisco, he's trying to block the 43, but he can't block him, and he won't be able to block the 10 either. Now he's stuck in the middle. Watch out, almost contact between the leaders there. And now Jelani gets pushed out. Oh, the 3, watch out there. He almost went all the way down and almost hooked, I think the 90 that was, of Hagee. Now we're 3x3 as Drake Gosselin to the inside of Jordan Strunk. And Nick Hagee behind him. Anybody can still win this race. Sorry. With about 7 laps to go, it's still anybody's race to win. And now Costello goes to the inside. Remember, we can still see the big one. Don't forget about the big one. It could happen at any point. And it could end the race as well. It could happen on the last lap. It could end on the lap before that. There's no green-white checkers in this game, so the races can't end under caution. Here's the 59 coming back in the racetrack. The 12 also came back on. Oh, the 60 and the whole inside lane checked up there. I think they thought the 59 was too close to the track. They might have got a little bit, I don't know, scared, I guess. And they're way off pace now. We'll see if they can catch back up. This top 6 now are battling up front. Nick Hagee going to clear the 3, and he's going to go down. I don't know why the inside lane may have thought that the 59 was too close to the apron. Oh, almost a wreck there with the 81. Again, another big story. Nate Polite, he was up here the whole race, racing and just destroying the field, and now he's hanging in the back here, just off the pace with this group of 4. I believe this pack back here will catch him, but I don't know if they have enough time to race for the win by the time they get there. Right now, Nick Hagee's out front. He's looking to win duel number 2. Here comes the 43 again. Jelani Howell, like I've said, he's been very quick the last half of the duel. He's got Jordan Strunk behind him. And here comes Jack Mitchell and the rest of this pack. They are gaining, but will they have enough time? Will they have enough time to battle for the lead once they get there? Here comes Mitchell with a heck of a run. And now he is there. But Bingham's going to dive to the inside of him. Up front, Jelani Howell to the lead. Here comes Drake Gosselin, who was teammates with Jelani last season. It's anybody's race, like I've said. Howell's going to go back down to the bottom. He's trying to hang on here as we're going to come to 3 laps to go. Caleb Nelson to the inside now. Now the 26 is stuck in the middle. That's Braden Cisco. Caleb Nelson to the inside for the lead. Can Nelson win his first race in this duel? Still got some other contenders. Nick Bingham's, he's a rookie. Mason Tyler, he's looking for another win. He looks to start up front in the 500. Costello's up here as well. Could he win from the pole? The top 2 got to run though. Bingham shoots from the top to the bottom to the inside of his fellow rookie, Caleb Nelson. Side by side through 3 and 4. Coming to 2 to go. Oh, contact. The 98 got turned again, but he saved it again. It's the second time that's happened to him today. And he saved it both times. 2 to go. Here at Daytona, Costello's now in the catbird seat as he is on the inside lane, and he might have a chance at getting Bingham. But Bingham has a nice gap between the field and himself, but the 60 might gobble him up here soon. Here comes the 98 with a big run. That 25, though, he's got a nice gap. He's doing pretty well. Coming to the white flag here at Daytona for the final lap of the night. Final lap for Nick Bingham. Can he hang on to win Duel 2? Mason Tyler is getting a big push on the top lane. If anything, this is the best time for that top lane to finally come in. And Tyler's going to clear the bottom, I believe. And he's going to have a chance at the win here. The 88's now in the middle. And the 1's going to go down with him. Here comes Mason Tyler. He's going to have a shot. But he doesn't have anybody behind him pushing him. He's kind of all by himself here. Coming into turns 3 and 4. This is his last chance. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Could we see a last turn, I don't even know, a last turn attempt of a pass? But I don't think it's going to happen. Nick Bingham, the rookie, is going to come around, and he's going to show everybody what he's got and take the victory here in Duel 2. Mason Tyler comes up short in the second position. Braden Sisko comes home third. Caleb Faircloth fourth. And Caleb Nelson in fifth. Costello, Lilly, Gosling, and Howell. And Strunk is your top 10. Kame and Caldwell will be starting way in the back. They were 4 laps down. Nate Polite, I can't wait to see what he can do in the 500 because he's just kind of showing he's a very good super speedway racer. And he just kind of fell apart there in that last half of the race. I just don't know what happened. So that'll be it for the races tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. We had a lot of fun in qualifying and then the 2 duels. Can't wait to bring you guys the 500, which will probably be this weekend. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated on everything. So, Strunk, I believe you start 20th. Based on where you finished, so you will start 20th. But I will post the whole starting lineup in the next. It'll be soon, either in the next couple days or maybe tonight or something. You'll see it posted, where you can see exactly where you start. But congrats to our pole winner, Ryan Bogey, and then the guy who starts second on the front row with him, Noel Rivera, and then the 2 winners of the duels, Reese Kupski and Nick Bingham. So. Thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate the support. I hope to see you guys next week or next weekend at the 500, which should be a really anticipated race. I can't wait to bring it to you guys. Should be fun. So we'll see you guys then. I'm signing off. Jack isn't here, so I'll do it for him.